So good evening, everyone, and welcome to this week's Medieval Renaissance Ballroom Dance Footwork Drills class. So let's go ahead and just get started with our usual mic volume. Yes, of course it is, because my Windows updated and now my microphone is quiet. Seriously. I went and troubleshot it, and they're like, yeah, there's an update on Windows 10, and it kills the mic's ability to interact with it in any kind of volume. And I'm like, why is my life like this? Okay, well, that's on recording now, so yay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our calf raises. So just put your weight evenly on both feet, and we're just going to raise, lower, raise, lower, raise, lower, raise, lower, raise, lower, raise, lower. Keep going. Raise, lower, raise, lower, raise, lower. Get the music. Raise, lower, 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 raise, lower. Okay. Take it out. Warm up. Now, remember, for our posture, we want to keep our neck aligned with our spine, our shoulders back, raising sort of in a nice vertical column. Let's go ahead and put our weight on our left foot and gather our right foot into it so that our weight is entirely on our left foot. And we're just going to do calf raises and raise, lower, raise, lower, up, down, 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 up, down. Okay. Shake that left foot out a little bit. Okay. So, other side now. Equal abuse for equal love. Weight is in our right foot. Our left foot is gathered into our right ankle. Same exercise. Ready, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And of course, if you do need to brace yourself against an object of your choosing, please do so. Up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, shake that right foot out. So, weight back on our left foot. Give our right foot a little bit of a break, our right leg a bit of a break. So let's go ahead, bring that right leg up into a nice right angle. Hands press palm to palm, keeping those abdominal muscles engaged. Your neck is aligned with your spine. And press through your arms. You can actually feel those muscles engaging. Keep your right leg at a right angle to your body, with your right toes angled up towards your right shin. You're trying to sort of maximize muscle engagement while also working on balance here. This is a cute dance for three people called Vita Vicolino. It's also a popular song from the 15th century, and it's a drinking song. It's about it's about the life of Colin and how he gets left behind in a ditch after drinking all night in a tavern. I can't make this stuff up. And yes, they really compose dances to songs like that. Check your right leg, make sure it's not drooping. And release. Okay, let us switch over. Weight is on our right leg. Left leg comes up, nice right angle. Hands pressed palm to palm. Keeping that the left toes of your left foot upon your left leg, angled up towards your left shin. abdominal muscles are engaged. And of course, remember to be pressing palms against each other to engage the muscles in your arms and chest. It's isometric exercise. Make sure that your shoulders are as back as they can be and that your head is aligned with the rest of your spine, not canted forward. And release. Very nice. Very nice. So, riverenza exercises are lunges. So let's go ahead and put our weight back on our left foot so that our right foot stretches behind us. And we're just going to start slowly. So we're going to go down for 6 counts and up for, actually I'm going to change to a different tune that isn't going to change tempi right in the middle of it. Love this song, but it's not what we need right now. Okay. There we go. Okay. So weight is on our left foot, our right foot is free. And we're going to go down to up, 2, down, up, down, up. Keeping those shoulders back, up, down, up, keep going, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, up, down, 2, 6, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so now we're going to do 3 counts down, 3 counts up. Ready, and down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, up, 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 down, up. And we're going to actually do a burner on this one. Now we're going to go down into lunge and we're just going to hold. Changing it up a little bit this week, tricking our muscles into new things, new forms of torture, designed for our benefit, of course. I'm not a sadist. This really is good for us. And obviously, you should only lower yourself to a point where you can comfortably hold it. You should feel a little strain in your muscles, as it should be challenging, but you should not feel any sort of joint complaints. Feel a joint hurting, then raise yourself up a little bit. Okay, come up. Okay. Well, now let's go to the other side. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is behind us, and we're going to do the slow riverenza. Ready, and start. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, down, 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 up. One more slow set. Okay, so now regular riprese, 3 counts down, 3 counts up. Ready, and down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, down, 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 up. Okay, and the burnout, we're going to go down and hold. Left foot back, down, and just hold. And come up. Oh, yeah. I'm going to feel that tomorrow. That's a good workout. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk it out. So I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit so I can hear my own music. I know you all can hear it. Okay. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free. Single, 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 single. Come up on the balls of your feet. Shoulders are back, spine is aligned, head is aligned with your spine. And now pretend that you're stepping over something with every step. Raise lower, raise lower, raise lower, raise lower. Making sure that you're really using the muscles in the arches of your feet and your calves to control the lowering. Now, little shoulder shading. So if your right foot leads, the right shoulder goes with it, and vice versa. Sort of a nice, delicate, little flirty sort of move. Imagine, if you will, that you have a human attached to one or both hands, so your shoulders shall not be able to go too far forward because human. Now let's make those steps long, long, long. Still with the raising and lowering if you can. Still with the shoulder shading. Try to push it to the limit of your length on purpose. Obviously, I don't expect you'll possibly ever really dance like this. The point of drills are to really push both your neural connections and your muscular tissue. And you never know, you may have to take an abnormally long step to escape, say, a child who runs onto the dance floor. Not that I've ever had to do that before. Yes, I have had to do that. Let's make them teeny tiny. Still with the raising and lowering. Very delicate little steps. So let's alternate too large, too big, or too small. And large, large, small, small. Large, large, small, small, large, large, small, small, large, large, small, small, large, large, small, small, large, large, small, small. Okay? If you've been rotating in one direction, let's rotate in the other direction in your space. And let's do that same thing but leading with the right foot. So weight is on your left foot, your right foot is free. Ready, and large, large, small, small, large, large, small, small, large, large, small, small, large, large, small, small, large, large, small. Small, one more set. Large, large, small, small. Okay, so go ahead and put your weight back on your right foot, left foot is free. Let's go ahead and do dopey, our doubles. 3 steps in the pause, and step, 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 double, double. And we're raising through the double and lowering at the end. Raising, lowering, up, up, lowering, up, up, lowering, up, up, lowering, up, up, lowering. So that lower is very intentional. Up, up, lowering, up, up, lowering, up, up, lowering. And of course, you can add the shoulder shading, but only with the lead shoulder. So if the left foot leads, the left shoulder leads the entire double. Vice versa for right. So no John Wayne strutting. Double, 2, 3. Double, 2, 3. Double, 2, 3. So now I'd like us to think about that lowering, and instead of the slow lowering, I'd like it to be a sort of quick lowering at the very end of the bar of music. So that means up, up, lower, up, up, lower, up, up, lower, step, step, step lower, step, step, step lower, step, step, step lower, step, step, step lower. So try to make it very sudden at the end. Step, 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 step. I wasn't calling it very well. Breaking my brain to do it and call it. That's the point of these exercises. So it's going to feel really sudden and kind of square. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So think of it as lowering on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was just to play with the rhythmicality a little bit. I have this dream of someday having a live musician and having them play the music in different ways to force us to do different things with our ornamentation. It's going to happen. Someday it's going to happen. Okay, in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and combine our singles and doubles. The pattern is going to be 2 singles and a double, 2 singles and a double, which will of course mean the first set starts on the left, the second set starts on the right. The weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free. And single, single, double, 2, 3, single, single, double, 2, 3, single, single, double, 2, 3. And again, remember, we really want to make sure we're adding that ondeggiare, that gentle wave on every step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, haha, I forgot this song. This is another pop tune that is also a dance. I think I've mentioned it before. Go back here to the beginning. Okay. So, weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free. Single, single, double, 2, 3. 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 Single, single, double, single, single, double, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to move on. Are there questions about the sempi or doki, singles and doubles? Okay, excellent. So let's move on to lateral motion. So let's put our weight on our right foot, and without actually stepping, so we don't actually want to step sideways, we're just going to shift our weight over and down onto the left, and then up and down onto the right. So in terms of timing, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So we're just sort of shifting weight from foot to foot, but the feet aren't actually moving from their position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you haven't been introduced to this step yet, this is called a continenze, which, yes, is the cognate of the word continent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're really, again, using the muscles in our feet and in our calves to control the raising and the lowering. I have to turn the volume up. I can't hear the music. Okay, so hold on to those continenze. They will come back. So now let's practice our riprese. And the riprese are those sideways doubles. And in bassa danza, that looks like this. And left, cut, left, lower. Right, cut, right, lower. Left, cut, left, lower. Right, cut to the side like this. 1, da, da. Slow, quick, slow. Slow, quick, slow. And again, there's this raising and lowering. And we gather the fourth step, as it were, at the end. But we keep the weight entirely on the last foot that stepped. Right, left, 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 right, left. Okay, so take it up a notch. Let's go ahead and practice our circular riprese. So I want you to imagine that you're standing at one point of a circle. You're on the right half of your circle, so to say. And we're just going to actually do riprese left and right concavely. So that means you'll start by angling backwards into the left and then angling backwards to the right to sort of curve around your own little private circle. So we're working on getting our feet to not stumble over each other and to still be able to execute this gracefully. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free. Ready, and left, right, 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 left, right. And there are actually dances where you actually do riprese and volta, or riprese si voltini, as we say in some of the syntax. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let us do the inverse of that. So we're still on our private circle and we're on the right half of our circle, so to say. And this time we're going to actually do the convex version. So that means we're going to actually lead forward diagonally to the left with the first riprese, and then forward diagonally to the right with the second riprese. All right, still moving around the same circle, just this time concave or convexly. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And definitely still trying to get that raising and lowering in. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more to the right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, questions about circular riprese? Okay, good. So let us move on then to, they'll be coming back to haunt us. All of these things will be coming back to haunt us in today's class. So let us move on to our mezevolte, to our half turns. Right, we'll start simple and then we'll do some building some figures with them. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free, and we're just going to step, gather, pivot. 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 Okay, so let's take it up a notch, literally in this case. So we're going to, just like we would normally raise and lower ourselves, except we're going to do that through the gather pivot. So we're going to step, raising, and lower pivot, or pivot lower. We're lowering through the pivot. So step, pivot, lower. 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 Last one in this orientation. Okay, now let's kick it up a notch. We're going to do our 15th century ochos. And this is all about just building balance and building dexterity. That's all this is. Like I said, I've said in other classes, and I will say it again, ochos do not appear in the 15th century, but it's a great exercise for breaking your brain into doing better things with your body. So it's going to be 1 step per 3 counts. So it'll be a little bit faster. That means, well, twice as fast, literally. So that means smaller steps, right? Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Weight is in our right foot, left foot is free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, questions about mezevolte in that exercise format? Okay, there seem to be no questions. Let us go ahead and add that on to the end of an actual step unit. So pattern is going to be 2 singles and a doppio, 2 sempi and 2 sempi and a doppio, 2 singles and a double. And at the end of each double, there will be a mezevolte. And so that means that one set will start with the left, one set will start with the right. So just pick a space and ping pong back and forth, and then we're going to put it on a circle. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free, and we're still in Bassa Danza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double, 2, 3, pivot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double, 2, pivot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, da, da. Okay, so let's take that and actually do that on a circle. So for the sake of imagination and argument, I want you to pretend that you're holding a lovely partner of your choosing. It's your imagination. You can make them whatever you want, by the right hand. And you're standing on your own private circle with them. So you're each going to be walking around the circle. We're going to start walking clockwise. So we're going to walk clockwise with that 2 singles and a double. Single, single, double, 2, 3. And we're going to mezevolte at the end so that we can then take left hands with our perfect imaginary partner and go back the other direction, also ending in a mezevolte. So this is going to be tricky, and on purpose it is so, because you have to turn out of the circle, whereas gravity is telling you you should be turning into the circle. But I want us to be intentional about making sure we're always turning with our face forward and out of the circle for this part of the exercise. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free. We're holding our lovely partner by the right hand. Ready, and single, single, double, 2, pivot, 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 single, single, double, 2, pivot. Okay, so let us invert that. We're now going to start with our left hands, actually. So we're holding our partner by the left hands, which means we're dancing counterclockwise to start. And we're still going to lead with the left foot. So what this means is that you're actually going to be pivoting into the circle on each one. And that will probably feel more natural. So let's go ahead and do the more natural thing last, shall we? Weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double, 2, pivot. Right, left, double, 2, pivot. Left, right, double, 2, pivot. Right, left, double, 2, pivot. Left, right, double, 2, pivot. Right, left, double, 2, pivot. Okay, questions about circling? Some music on again. Okay, then let us, I said I was going to put on music, and that didn't end up happening apparently. So let me make it happen this time. So we're going to move on to our combination figure, the most common combination figure of the Quattrocento of the 15th century, and that is the volta tonda, consisting of 2 sempi, 2 singles, and a riprese. And this is always turning over the left shoulder and leading with the right foot, so I'll demonstrate it. Single, single, riprese, 2, 3. I'll demonstrate it from this way so you can see it from the profile. Single, single, riprese, 2. So that's one of the reasons we were practicing those concave riprese. Right? We actually do a concave riprese as part of the circle. So it's 2 singles to get 180 degrees, leading with your right foot, right, left, and then the other 180 degrees, that riprese right. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Weight is on our left foot, just one of them for now. Ready, and single, single, riprese, 2, 3. Now, your left foot is free. So let's try that same figure, leading with the left foot over our right shoulder. So it's going to be single, single, riprese, 2, 3. At the end of which you're right. Okay, let's go ahead and just do that. We're going to do volta tonda over our left shoulder, then volta tonda over our right shoulder. We'll be sort of a turning figure 8, basically. So weight is on our left foot, right foot is free, and the music ends. So we'll wait for the new music to start. We'll start directly because these musicians love playing. Maybe. Yes, okay. And right, left, riprese, right, with the left foot over right shoulder. Riprese left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Riprese right. Single, single, riprese, 2, 3. Over left shoulder. Right, 2, 3. Over left, or excuse me, over right shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Over left shoulder. Right, left shoulder. Over right shoulder. Left shoulder. Over right shoulder, the last one of this. Okay, so pattern, are there questions about that before we start doing some other things with it? Okay, excellent. So we're going to play with some tempo changing tonight. A lot of, especially the more complex dances, go from bassa danza to quaternaria to piva to saltarello, and sometimes you only have a few bars of each before you're switching back and forth. So we're going to actually practice some of these figures that crop up, and they're a lot of fun. But to do that, I want to get our saltarello warmed up. So let's go ahead and start with our smooth hopping exercises. So we're going to place our weight on our left foot, like so. And we're going to hop, and we're going to use the front half of our foot to catch ourselves and lower ourselves so that we're not just sailing to the earth like a toilet from the International Space Station. Okay, so weight is on our left foot, our right foot is free, and we hop and we catch ourselves. And you use the other leg to sort of help generate a little bit of lift there. Hop and lower. 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 Okay, so let's do the same exercise with our right foot. So left foot is free, ready, and hop and lower. Hop and lower. and lower, hop, and lower, hop, and hop, and hop, and hop, and hop, and last one. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that on the end of our Saltarello. So to just brief recap, the Saltarello is a double that's in 6/8, da, 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 with a hop on the last step. So 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hop, step, step, hop, step, 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 hop, step, and step, hop. Okay, are there questions about that before I just put the music on and we warm up our Saltarello? Okay, here it comes. Okay. Ready, and step, step. Remember, nice soft landing. I recommend trying a figure 8 in your space if you can. Taught a class on the leader-follower version of this on Sunday. Pretty good class, even though only 2 people, but that's okay. I mean, other than myself. Makes for a really great dance. Okay, excellent. So, having warmed up our Saltarello, any questions about the Saltarello before we do other things in Saltarello tempo? Excellent. So, let's talk about riprese in Saltarello tempo. We've pretty heavily drilled riprese in bassa danza, and it does occasionally make an appearance in both Saltarello tempo and in piva, in fact. In the dance Petit Rien, for instance, in piva, and there's this wonderful dance called Spero, where it appears in Saltarello. So thus far, we've done the riprese as a step, 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 in terms of tempo, step, step, step. So the footwork remains the same, it's only the tempo that changes. So it makes the steps a little less perfect, shall we say. So in Saltarello tempo, the riprese ends up looking like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you're going to get less, you're going to have less time for this elevation, right? In bassa danza, you've got all this great time, so you can really get quite a lot of elevation. It's not there in the Saltarello. So you're just going to be a little lower to the ground. You can still have a little bit of the raising and lowering. It just won't be quite as dramatic. So let's go ahead and just drill riprese left and right in Saltarello. Okay? And I'll demonstrate, I'll do it from the side this time. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free, 6 for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, da, 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 da da, da 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 da da. Let's make it a little faster. Ready, and da da da, da da da, da da da, da da da, da da da. So your steps get smaller. Da da da, 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 da da da. Okay, so that was Saltarello and then Piva. I wanted to get some Piva in there just for the hell of it. Questions about the riprese in either of these two tempi? Okay, so let's take a moment to just practice mezzo salto, as I call it, which is, it's a Saltarello that ends in a mezzovolte. So the hop transmutes into that mezzovolte. So the contessa term for that is mezzo salto. I would like to emphasize heartily that that term has never existed before the year 2010 when I first quoted it. So it is my own portmanteau, right? So if you think about the hop, whenever you want, and this includes for the mezzovolte, and I didn't really point this out this time, but I'll mention it here. Anytime you want to turn in any direction, a half turn, a quarter turn, whatever, you don't make that step, the turning step, straight in the direction you're already going. You angle your foot tangentially to the direction you want to go, and that winds you up and allows you to just easily turn, right? All I do there is I just release my foot, and my body, as I've mentioned before, probably deleteriously utilizes my connective tissue to turn itself. So whenever you want to turn on a step, you should know you're going to do it, so just plant your foot in the direction you want to go. Same thing for the hop. So even though it's a Saltarello, I'll come at you. Step, step, step. That third step, I'm already angling it this way so that when I hop, it's really easy for me to get around. Instead of, I don't know if I can do this, step, step, step. Oh, wow, yeah. No, I don't think I've ever danced it that way. Naturally, my foot angles itself in the way it wants to go. And then you have a lot less effort to get around. So keep that in mind about your mezzo salto. So let's just do a step and a hop with a mezzovolte just to warm up that idea. Step, hop. Okay? And then with the right foot, step, hop. So it's basically our mezzovolte drill, but this time with a hop. Okay, so let's just do that a couple of times. Ready, and step, hop. 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 That's my sassy kitty. Step, hop. One last one. Step, hop. Okay, so let's build that onto the end of our Saltarello. So this first little drill is going to be 2 Saltarelli, mezzovolte, 2 Saltarelli, mezzovolte. Okay, so that'll always lead with the left foot for now, and that's fine. Okay, so the way it is on our right foot, our left foot is free. It's free for nothing. 1, 2, 3, and step, 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 hop, 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 step, 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 hop. Okay, so let's try that leading this time with the right foot so that you can get that mezzovolte off of the left foot. So weight is on your left foot, right foot is free. Ready, and step, 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 hop, 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 step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, da, 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 da. Last one, or last two, da, da, da. Okay, so the thing that's going to happen now is we're going to do 3 of those Saltarelli ending in a mezzovolte. And so for this, you can do it circularly. You know, if your space isn't big enough to just dance straight across it. If your space is large enough that you can dance a straight line, great, do that. this is the exercise I'm going to demonstrate. So we do 3 Saltarelli, 2, and the third one's in the mezevolte. And then we're going to do riprese riprese right and left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which ends with our right foot free. And then we're going to do the same thing back, but leading with the right foot. 1, 2, 3, and left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. If you need to do this circularly in your space, that's fine. We did drill circular mezevolte on the basse danza section anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a try. So we start, weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free. 3 Saltarelli, ready, and 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da, turn, riprese, riprese, and 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, riprese, 2, 3, riprese, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, riprese, 2, 3, riprese, 2, 3, 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, riprese, 2, 3, riprese, 2, 3, 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, riprese, 2, 3, riprese, 2, 3, 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, riprese, 2, 3, riprese, 2, 3. Okay, questions about that part of our little figure? Okay, so now we're going to break it up a little bit. We're going to break it in half. So we're actually going to do, we're going to do the 3 Saltarelli and the mezevolte and the riprese. Okay, and then we're going to do a volta tonda using whatever foot happens to be free for that particular set in basse danza. So the idea is that we're transitioning from this sprightly Saltarello into the slower basse danza. So let me demonstrate how that will look. So weight is on our right foot, our left foot is free, and we're going to go 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, riprese, 2, 3, riprese, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And then we start again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, riprese, riprese, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's our pattern. And for actually, it's always going to, it's because of the volta tonda, it's always going to reset to leading with our left foot. So that means we'll do this a couple of times and then we'll reset and lead with the right foot. So we'll start leading with our left foot. So weight is on your right foot, your left foot is free. Ready, and 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, riprese, riprese, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, riprese, riprese, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and da 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 da, riprese, riprese, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and da 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 da, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, one more time. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, questions now that we've done it entirely leading with the left foot. Okay, let's do it with the right foot. So weight is on our left foot, so our right foot is free. Same thing, just means the volta tonda will now be over your right shoulder instead of your left shoulder. And the riprese will lead to the left instead of the right. Ready, and 1, da-da, 2, da-da, 3, da-da, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. And riprese, riprese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. One more set. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, questions about this combo of Saltarello and Bossa Danza, actually. Okay, well then, let's go ahead and add one more thing onto that. So you've got the Saltarello, you've got the Bossa Danza bit, right? And that nice little voltatonda. So let us go ahead and add a quaternaria section, so 4/4 into that. So after your voltatonda, so let's say you've led the voltatonda with the right foot, right? So now your left foot is free. And so the music will then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we're in that quaternaria. And so then what you're going to do from there is we're going to practice those contrapassi from last week. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and holding. Okay. So we'll end the figure with 3 of those contrapassi. And we'll actually be kind, and we'll do the kind words 3 contrapassi instead of 4 in a run. Okay, so. Sorry, my cat is doing something weird outside. I think he's trying to hunt something that will not be hunted. Anyway, that's his loss. Anyway, so total figure now is going to be our, need to end in a mezevolte. Sorry. So because you need to be facing the other direction. So that's the whole point of the contrapassi. 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3. And then mezevolte on that last step, on that last left foot, so that your right foot is then free, and we'll start the whole thing over again. Okay, so let's just walk through the whole complete figure now. Weight is in our right foot, our left foot is free. So we have our 3 saltarelli, step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, mezevolte, riprese, riprese. Our voltatonda and Bossa Danza, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and turning. So you fill up the rest of that bar with that mezevolte. Your right foot is now free, and we start the next set on the right foot. So now we're in a place where we naturally alternate between the left and the right side. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a try. The only thing that will happen is it fails miserably. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our weight on our right foot. Our left foot is free. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, riprese, riprese, voltatonda, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and turning, and 1, 2, 3, hop, 2, 3, riprese, riprese, voltatonda, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, contrapassi, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and turning. Da 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 da. Riprese, riprese, voltatonda, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, contrapassi, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and turning. And 1, 2, 3, hop, 2, da da, 3, da da, riprese, riprese, and volta, tonda, riprese, contrapassi, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and turning. One more set on each side, da 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 da, riprese, riprese, volta tonda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, contrapassi, 1, 2, 3, cut, 1, 2, 3, cut, 1, 2, 3, cut, turning. Last one on the right, 2, 3, hop, 2, 3, riprese, riprese, volta tonda, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, left, right, left, contrapassi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turning. Okay. Whew. Wow, that was a good little exercise. Are there questions about that insanity that we just did? You know, I thought to myself, we're going to kick it up a notch and I'm going to make it extra challenging this week. And I apologize that we didn't review contrapassi. I forgot that I wanted to include them at the end of that figure, and I got wrapped up in the beauty of the mezevolte, whatever. I hope you followed along. I hope you learned enough about the contrapassi last week to be able to just fake your way through it. Either way, you'll have the recording so you can review this if you want to abuse yourself some more. Okay, well, if there are no questions, let's go ahead and do our stretching. So weight is on our left foot, right foot goes back. We lace our fingers. And we reach back just enough so that we feel the stretch through our hip flexors and also through the backs of our right leg. Very nice. And roll back, flex that left toe up and reach down for it, letting your head hang. You want your left leg to be straight, but not hyper extended straight, so slight bend so as not to damage your knee joint. Roll up. Roll your shoulders back. Okay, weight is on our right foot. Left foot is behind us with heel on the ground. We lace our fingers, pointing upward and behind us, and lean back just until you feel that stretch across your quadricep and hip flexor. And we roll back and reach down for our right toe, letting our head hang, but at the same time actively reaching for that toe. It's hard to do that with this waist belt. Roll up and roll our shoulders forward. This is mostly because I did a HIIT class before this that used a lot of shoulders. We threw heavy balls all over the place. It was so silly, so wonderful. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our quadricep stretches. So weight is on our left foot. We reach our right foot up for our right hand, keeping your knees relatively close together, as close as possible. Again, I know probably no one currently here needs this, but if you do, feel free to brace yourself against an object of an immutable sort. Release. Place your right foot down. Reach your left foot up to your left hand. And feel the beauty of that stretch across your quadricep. And release. Your legs splayed a little bit outwards beyond the width of your shoulder. Arms straight out, bending at the hips, not your waist, keeping that back nice and flat. So your eyes should be directed at the ground, your neck aligned with the spine through your back all the way to your tailbone. Feel the stretch across your derriere, down through your hamstrings. That is glorious. And let yourself hang down as much as your big leather waist belt will let you.
And bend your knees and roll up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, that was an excellent drills class. The recording has stopped.